Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to eat Jayco Donuts. I am joined with Coach Stanly Inso, Stanly Fitness.
Hashtag scientist.
So for today, if you've been following Coach sa siyang social media, you can see nga he is at the epitome of his kanang condition naturally, guys. So kay daghan man kayong na curious, daghang na ano may tawag na, like na amazed sa iyahang pandemic transformation. Oh my god.
Uy,
Is this the secret?
this is the secret. Okay? Every week.
Every week donut. So if you already know, mo po din siya akong favorite na donut brand. So we're going to feast on this while mag-interview kaniya. So just sit back and enjoy the show. Alright.
Okay.
Yes, starta. So what made you decide to shred? Na kay apilan nga competition or
At first, I was doing it just for myself. Okay? Because katong pag pandemic mong good kay walk ko lain buhaton. Then of course, it is a challenge man sad na to keep losing fat ana. But then I was sticking to what I know. Then of course, there's too many informations that's hindering me from progressing. Okay? So eventually, of course, I think we all heard of Greg Doucette. Yeah, Greg Doucette. So when I came upon his YouTube channel, then that's the time na everything went on a simpler route, and that's how I started.
So-
After he started replying to one of my Instagram messages,
Really?
mas na inganyo ko. Oh, so I think who wouldn't? It's a doctor.
So you so you personally message with him?
Yeah, but yeah, it was just a short thank you message. And then normal man na og nakay idol kung ma-replyan ka, of course you will feel more motivated.
So can you talk about kanang the difference between your diet approach before and your diet approach now?
Okay, the diet approach before was like going like low carb to zero carbs, because of course we imagined na carbs is like creating that hindering us from fat loss. Okay, of course insulin and all. Yeah, so but then again, one thing I didn't realize na it was because the overall or total calories nako from the oils sa gipangkaon. Okay, of course, since I dropped carbohydrates, I increased the amount of fat sa akong diet. And pag total nako ato, dihar ako nakabantay na sa protein sources nako taas na kay fat, o pailabot sa pagluto. So eventually it will total up for a very high amount of calories. Mo to siya. So mo to yung difference. Karon is like I go back to the simpler way of a low fat approach, being more mindful sa the amount of oil used sa pagkaon. Then mo to siya na everything went fast, pero the problem lang ato sa una pagyud, the early stages of quarantine, kay I was eating very small na lang gid ang gipangkaon, almost lesser than what my wife's eating. Okay?
So at that time nag-diet na sad ka?
No, nag-diet ko to na minus yung ko gikaon. Grabe yung kaubos ang calories to the point na nagkatabulay og maayo ang akong muscle. If you take a look at my progress, kuan man na makabantay mo na shrink kay ko ato na nagyat-yat og maayo ang panit og maayo ato katong mga first months or let's say mga before November, de pita or early November. Wala pa ko ni hugot og maayo. Okay, of course, protein was very low, 40 to 80 grams per day. Max 120, yes.
Muna yung max ni mo nga protein per day?
120 ang max. No?
Okay.
So, but 80 majority or less. Okay? So yes, it was very low on calories, nagkatabolize sa muscle kay tungod of course unsay gamito niya. Akong workout is always intense. Then of course mo to siya. It looked like I was losing muscle but I wasn't. More gina siya. So then then I asked for I tried to search for a good coach, and I found someone who is knowledgeable sa mga natural athletes. Then moto si Jeffrey Katahan. Ako na decidean, then he increased my protein intake back to of course the 1 gram per pound of body weight. Then dito na siya na nigsugod na kog buto. Okay, nibalik ang nitrogen balance sa lawas, and at the same time ang protein storage sa lawas ni increase pud balik.
Kay mo share lang pud ko sa ko guys, kay right now nag-diet sad ko. Kani cheat day mo ni siya. So nag-diet sad ko karon, and then what I've noticed is before ko nag-prepare jud like personally sa meals, kay right now meal prep man ko daily, like I cook my meals for the whole day. And then before nako nagibuhat, I was just eating what I wanted. And then nag-try lang pud ko nga maybe sakto ra ang calories and then workout yapon. Pero I didn't really see like me change or like bati jud kay ang condition ako at the gym. Pero after just 4 days, 5 days nga nag-prep ko sa meals niya, nisaka man ang protein coach kay
okay nanam kay giandam.
Okay, gaandam man ko kay usually when you just eat out, ang gadaghan na is fats or og carbs niya. Ang protein is gamay kay servings ba na like kana sa mga restaurant. Pero kadto kay the majority of my meals kay protein, sus paspas kay ang change sa kuan sa like makita jud nako, and at the same time I was also getting leaner. So I'm going to post a picture about what I looked like before and my current condition. Pero muna siya, I really think nga protein plays a very big part sa pag-diet, especially when you're on a deficit.
That is very true, very true.
So what about imong training coach? Is it still the same, or what can you say about your workout protocol now?
Well, it used to be high intensity only, so more on weight. We keep the workout short. Then of course I had my cardio. So mo na simple lang gid. So pero after that ang NEAT nako, non-exercise activity, thermogenesis. So throughout the day keep it high. Dukaon ko, padayon kog lihok. Bahala nag kanang ka-feel kog kapoy, lihok-lihok yapon ko ana. So mo lang kito ang major factor gid na para nako dako jud kay impact sa pag-metabolize sa mga pagkaon, sa mga calories na
ang unsa coach ang NEAT?
NEAT nako kay of course pirmi yung kagalihok, mapugos jud ang gamit imong lawas. For me, it's one way to go against genetics, especially sa mga tao na like me, endomorph, sa somato type nako, endomorph man jud ko. So I have to go against that genetic na holding me back na stay fat.
More siya excuse.
So okay, if I look at the normal person sa ilang mga somatotype, a normal ectomorph is very active. Normal gina siya.
Mga kiat,
mangitag, buhaton, ana. A normal endomorph like me, sedentary ginang lifestyle. After na mo kuan, kay normal man na mo kusgan, normal na nato makusgan. So after na mo buhat ana, ganahan mi mulingkod, ganang pahuway. Mao gyud na siya. After na throughout the day sige na miglingkod. So I think nga muna siya ang factor nga naka-differentiate between sa ectomorph and endomorph. Kaya if you've noticed, those guys nga we call ectomorph, it seems like they don't put fat as easily even if pila ka rice lang kanon dito. Pero ang mabantayan sa nimo, grabe pud guys like active, mas like hyperactive most of the time, di ba? That's true.
Mga kiaton. Maybe you can't really notice this in like adults like us. Pero if you try to look at children, ang katong mga niwangon mo jud na kiat unya murag sige kag lingkod, sige kag pahuway ang kaning mga tambok ko, no? So I think mo ang NEAT jud na siya may kuan. Kanang magsigig fidget, kanang sige untol-untol ang kaning tuhod, no?
That's true. Tinuod yun. Ang the thing lang po, for example, sa karong panahon na kay tungod So sa atong mga electronics devices compared to sa mga panahon before, kay tungod ana, let's say magsige na lag Mobile Legends, kaning mga ectomorphs will not be we are not as active mo na siyang normally mas skinny fat gud kasagaran. Kay tungod nagsige na magningko, nagduwa na lang gid perme ba. Oh. So mo na siya para nako dako gid siya impact ang meat.
I also think na that should be alarming for why ang gitaktak ang
Uy,
confectionery sugar. So he is still trying to be smart. I think alarming dyan na siya.
Still trying to be smart. Bugo-bugo gud.
No. He's one of the smartest individuals I know. I always look up to him because I know nga science-based ang iyang mga approach to his workout, his nutrition, also cardio, and not only that but also about health in general.
Padayon ta to. Sa tong
Yeah, alarming kayo ang generations na to current generation because before physical activity was very how to say very
normal.
Normal and accessible. If ganahan ka makigduwa, naara na imong mga friends sa neighbors, magduwa usually alas 4 mag-start man mo ana kay around 1 patulgon man jud sa mama na to ana.
Ayan na.
Pero nowadays it's very hard, especially now sa pandemic because you know,
we're forced
indoors,
to
especially
stay indoors,
especially mga minors man ang kuan coach, no, they are not allowed to go outside. So can you only imagine sa ilahang metabolic health, silang you know nga manambo kunya ang mga bad habits o bisag unsa kay kanon sa balay, especially junk.
It's true.
So as you can see, napahak na. Okay, let's continue, coach. So later I'm going to ask you to kanang show us your physique. Okay. Like sa pictures lang sa social media, very grainy, very so like sa binisaya nga term uga kay tanawon si coach ba. Unya, take note guys ha, he's doing this naturally, and if you don't mind, before enhance jud ni si coach ni compete ni siya, men's physique, bodybuilding nakatry ka, coach?
Wala. Nagproblema ko sa posing yun actually.
And I can understand nga there are so many people in this industry nga mag-doubt jud nga
natural
because like bisag ako magtanong ma-achieve jud niya kay perti man jud ugahaw niya. As you all know, when you are natural, it's very hard to diet down without
enhancers.
No. Like it's very hard to get super shredded without losing a lot of muscle. Right?
Yes, that's true.
But ang na-notice nako is yes, he is a bit smaller than his enhanced days, pero naagyo gihapoy muscularity. So unsay do you have advice or ma-share nimo kung unsay imong approach nganong you were able to retain as much muscle, especially in the quads, in the legs? Dako jud kay kami si Terdy Gamalinda magsige ra gud mig joke about grabihag legs panghatag sa dala. Like you wouldn't dili siya unsa may term ha, dili siya usual for naturals to have that amount of muscularity when you are shredded as a natural. So unsa may imong mga advice about ana, coach?
I may have to drop another name pud kay before po ko naka-decide na mo go to a very low calorie diet mo go tong panahon na kay of course na normal mo gud ni sa mga bodybuilder kit na afraid of losing muscle mass. That is one of the biggest things. Okay, so kay niya tungod aning isa ka amigo nako who's by the way Nino Rio Saoy. He is a fighter. So MMA fighter. Then he was once belonged to the Philippine team sa Muay Thai. Okay, so and now is under Mactan Combat Sports. Okay, so whenever na siya fight, mo diet down na siya. And of course, he's not like us na knowledgeable yung kay bahig diet. pilay calories, pilay protein, wala na. Iha is undang kaon ana. Training maayo. Training nagtudlo siya kuan jiu-jitsu ug unsay nani ra dito gi-offer na classes. Then after ana moadto pag sa gym, workout. And the thing that shocked me the most kay di siya kamamudag diet. Makita nimo dito tanan grano sa muscle sa paa, nanggawas tanan. I mean, og normal na to mga bodybuilder. Kita na to, ngano wa man na nilus.
Lata jud na.
Lata gyud na kay grabe kay ang training ug unsa. Di pa jud ka mamuka dag diet,
Physical pa jud ang trabaho. Nya coach.
Dito no na i-try ka na ko no.
Okay.
So that's when I started na I don't care. Kung mo lose sa muscle, why not? Sige na lang kay if I lose size, I don't care. If I feel healthier, why not?
When ka naka-decide na coach?
Katong kuan pa to, slowly decide pa to kay nagduduha pa mong kuha tong panahon na kay
Pero what year?
before pag it's pandemic.
Okay.
Pre-pandemic pag yun kay tungod mga to na kato na ngadto may Singapore sa akong wife. Then of course daghan maglakwono na mo dito. Lots of walking. And the more we walk, the more I get pains sa lower back. Okay, of course because of my size and I'm aside from holding a lot of fat, of course
So overweight siya
overweight yung kay ko ato.
And
then of course wala na mo na utilize og mayo, though it was like a night or two ra gyud. So apiki pud time para makasuroy sa tanan sa Singapore. Pero para nako og active pa ko atong panahon na
mag-enjoy yung
daghan dak maadto pod.
Sakit ang luyo.
Kato nagsakit ang luyo sa siglakaw.
Signs of aging niya.
So mana what's the best way? I need to lose weight. Yeah. So
Murag wake up call to nimo.
wake up call gyud na naing na kung magbakasyon mi ingani gyapon. Ingana ba?
Way lang mi ang quality of life ba is maubos ba. Sige, niya coach.
Mo na to then mo to nakanon ako na kay of course it's holding me back katong hadlok ko mo lusog muscle, hadlok mo bug ta akong kusog. Mo to nakathink ko ni Rio. Then mo na to na nag-drop kog mayos calories, then mo na to nakasugod na strict to mayos diet.
So pag
Not least.
before you started sa imuhang cutting diet at that time coach, pilay imuhang kanang like mata-mata lang, how much was your maintenance calories at before you started your diet?
Ang tan-aw nako atong panahon na or ang tan-aw anako karon sa katong panahon na? Okay, katong panahon na.
Okay. You say first kanang how much ang imuhang how much did you thought?
I thought I was consuming around 1,800 to 2,200 calories or 2,400
Before you started your diet?
Yes.
So perting gamaya if
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Kay syempre it's protein kana. Then
also basically taas po yung protein intake at that time.
Kay usually ang usa ka Tupperware mahurot mo ginanako. Kay it's more on protein ra ginatanan. Wala ko na kwenta tanan fat involved.
So basically even when he was overweight, he was still following like a
bodybuilder gyapon.
but somewhat like a bodybuilder's diet where you focus more on protein because I assume ga workout ng gyapon katong time diba?
Yeah.
Okay. But carrying lang jud so much excess nga body fat.
Yes.
Okay, so can you continue?
Later on ato after atong Greg Duset, dito nako na mas careful nako. Ato nako nakita na katong amount of protein akong gikaon taas kay tog fat na wala na ako nakwenta.
So unsa man di ang imong protein source ato at that time coach?
Usually beef.
Okay.
Beef usually marag 80 to 90% beef. Mo gina siya. Beef
Ground siya coach or unsa man?
dili kuan. 9 times ground na poy times kay kanang beef lang na normal lang din. Of course giluto og mantika na wala na kwenta.
Okay, anyways, off season man, di ba?
I wouldn't say off season kay I thought I was already dieting. Di ba? So, because I wasn't kuan wala na ko nakwintag tarong ang pagluto ba.
Okay.
Ato na to na that was my biggest thing na wa na ko nakwinta.
Okay, so guys, upon listening to that, especially if my clients are watching now, I always kanang emphasize man jud about dieting. So as you can hear from his story, he already thought he was dieting. Pero in fact, that's the reason why you have to be like laser like
Yes,
accurate about your
accurate.
diet. You have to take into consideration ang imong oils nga gigamit kay ang other people mo good, they don't calculate og apil, di ba?
Oh. Yeah.
Kanang one kuan kanang murag sito na
Drizzle.
dash or
Dash,
ana.
yeah, oh, dili mo.
Nya watakibaw nga instead of butang lang nato 1 teaspoon unya naabot na dito 3 tablespoon
Oh,
kay
yeah,
so something you have to keep in mind. Also I think much better pod nga ang greens or kanang mga side dish is imuha jung i-apil o calculate.
Yeah. And even the dressings.
Oh yeah,
masala,
yes,
that one. Yeah.
especially condiments.
Condiments,
So hot
dressers.
sauce, ketchup, much better.
Vinaigrettes. Kana kay
yeah.
oil-based man na. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, coach, and then what happened man ato?
Oh, okay, kato na. Dito na ko na nabantayan na, 'di ba? Tungod na kwenta na akong oil sa pagluto. So, diyan ako naka-realize na ingana de kay adto ako nakabantay. Ako gi-double check tanan pilay calories sa rice ana. Gi-double check na ko balik do kay baon ako sa rice. Pag-check na ko sa oil, dito na ako nakabantay na 1 tablespoon sa oil equivalent to half cup of rice. So, mo na siya na mo na di na to makwenta.
1 tablespoon of
Oil
is equivalent to
half cup of rice,
Half
which is
cup of rice.
119, 120. Diba? So, you see the difference. Asa ka mas mabusog. Oh.
So
Mo na say na
I
Di na
didn't know
tumukita.
that. Pero can you imagine that, guys? Minute na kayo nga details pero asa man ka mas mabusog, di ba?
Yeah,
Ato
no.
gusto guys, di ba?
Oh, okay. Mo lang yan na. Oh. So, mo to na, if you think about the bodybuilder, old school bodybuilder diet na steamed chicken or let's say boiled chicken, then rice, that's because they want to eliminate sa excess calories sa uban. Oh. Pero they thought, pero kanang uban bodybuilder, wala nila ni tanawa na per detail. Karon ato lang na naokayan bang
Appreciate.
na, ano.
Kay if you've also been following Greg Doucette, his dieting principle is based on
Low calorie dense foods.
low calorie dense foods, satiating, so high volume nga,
Yes.
like greens, meat kay makabusog man siya at the same time kanang gamay ra o calories, per gram.
So, yeah, I'm following the same approach. Moto na napogoy ako ang mga recipe. I think makabantay mo sa
yeah.
mga feeds na ko na nadyo ko yung mga ako apong mga pagkaon do sa early stages sa quarantine nagyo tong anabolic French toast na ako tong gigamit kay
kakita ko.
moment to na makita ka na yogurt then sa pato kay syempre trying to act as sauce ba.
Yeah, coach. Sige, and then after sa imuhang pag-double check sa total calories from pila tong imuhang perceived before kuan gakwenta ka mga around 1,000
200 1,000
1,000
1,600
1,600
1,800 ba to
to 1,000.
oh.
And then after pag-check nimo, coach, how much man diya ito siya?
Maybe sugot tas 2,600 above siguro ana. Ano na lang siguro 2,600 above, and to think I was not as I do my sprints, I do my cardio, pero ang neat na ko hinay ubos kay I was not as active.
So upon hearing that, naduble jud ang iyahang kuan, di ba? Ang perceived, he only thought he was consuming 1,800. It turns out 2,600 dito, 2,600. Di ba? Ano? Dili doble.
Hapit doble actually. Hapit kay 2,600 above naman. Oh.
Alright, we're back online. So, Yamoto, coach, pag figure out nimo nga around 2,600 ang imong calories consume at per day, unsa may actions nga imong gi-take ato?
Kuan yun kato na mas ni kuan ako, mas accurate na ko na pagtanaw na how much oil am I using. Yeah, if ever ang food is like na pagkaon in front of me is like giluto na siya in oil, na ko estimate na how much oil was absorbed. Kaya ako na pa nang gihapil og kwenta. Like for example, let's say fried fish, ingana 30% increased by 30% ang iyang calories, and that will come from fat ana ra gina. 20 to 30% kay ma-absorb na siya sa meat. Ana. So mana nanakoy mga numbers hapit sa tanan, hapit ra. Mana mas nanakoy calculate estimated calories sa mga pagkaon.
So, pila jud di ay ang imong maintenance calories, coach?
Karon
Imong gigamit nga baseline sa imong maintenance
sa karon
at that time before ka nag start og kanang like serious jud sa diet.
kuan, I thought my maintenance calories was 2,200 ana. Pero
Ganyan.
it could be kung pilay body fat ka.
And at that time pila imong body weight, coach?
91, 92.
Ato ayo.
Mubo pa gud.
Wait. Kanang time coach. Muna ang katong ga-interview ta or dili?
Kana murag ni lose na siguro kog mga nanako sa mga 88 siguro.
Pero pwede gyud bugata. To for comparison, right now 81 ra go. No, 82. 81 or 82. So,
No.
you can only imagine kung unsa ka bugat si coach unya.
Mo day sakit likod.
Pila gi height nimo, coach?
5'4".
5'4" at 92 kilos.
Pero every time mo na mo mention height, coach, masakitan di ba na normal ginana.
Nya ako 5'9" ko at 82. So comfortable ra jud ko sa akong weight right now. So 2,200 dili ba na siya murag ubos ra nga kuan, coach, nga calories ang
Kay
maintenance nimo?
Katong panahon na kaya I was trying to lose ba niya. I thought it was.
Pero as of the moment pila naman imong maintenance karon nga calories, coach?
For my current body fat, so 5.8. 5.8% based on 7 sites. Kuan 1,720.
Okay. I think dili mo na siya kanang
Advisable na.
I mean like
unhealthy.
yeah. Pero I think that is still way more food nga makaon mo compared sa kabantay ka ng mga meal prep ng mga companies nga ang ilahang murag
Estimate.
baseline nga kanang per meal per day kay 1,200, which I don't think is kanang sustainable.
I'm still
and
eating more. I'm still eating more than usual.
yeah, higher volume pod. Can you talk about your usual
Diet.
diet like in a day? Unsay kanang like
Staples.
kinahanglan may mga idea. Yeah.
Sa breakfast, normally,
And can you also state kung how many times you eat in a day, usually around what time, o unsay imong gipangkaon?
okay, so ako lang ikuan siguro na katong kuan mga early stages of quarantine hantod karon kay nagka-adjust man na. Kay niagi pugog fasting gyapon. Okay? So I used fasting as a tool man sad. Okay? Kay para nako nakalimot ang akong lawas unsay feeling na busog. Yeah, so I'm using fasting as a tool na makainomdom ko ana. Kay mo shrink may mong stomach.
Yeah.
Once mo start siya ka-shrink, makainomdom na yung lawas na tuna. Stop eating. Makainomdom na busog na ka. Pero mo signal na dire kay busog na yung tiyan. Pero dire murag moingon na kaon pa. Kaya tungod nagsigag fasting. Once nakaila na ato, nag-switch ko ginainay na ni-introduce ko more meals in Motinetabo. So
katong nag-fasting ka, coach, how many times do you eat in one day mo?
3, at least 3.
Pero taas ang imuhang kanang fasting window.
Fasting window taas.
What about now? How you said nga more frequent na imong meals? How many times do you eat in a day, man?
Maybe 4 to 5. 4 to 5 kay I'm trying to get in para makaon ako tanan calories kay mo signal na magbusog kung let's say daghan kong makaon.
Can you imagine that, guys? Nag-diet siya pero galisod gyapon siya og hurot sa iyang calories. So that can only kanang like unsay term anay nga dieting doesn't have to be hard.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be really hard, yeah. Pero eventually, after you reach these lower body fat percentages, ang gutom mo tukar ni kaon.
Okay.
So, example ni kaon ko karon, naka-feel ko hunger, kini kaon man ko. Then it will take a while, kinahanglan pa ka mo wait or pila ka minutes before mo subside ang hunger gamay. Then mo balik na po na after let's say 10 or 15 minutes mo balik na sad. Then I have to agwanta na lang yun sa hunger kay normally later pa mo kumukaon. Ano naman.
So mo po na siya like proof nga hunger doesn't dili linear nga pasaka na siya pero ba it goes in waves. So naay times of the day nga maka-feel jud ka gutom unya. If imo lang patutoran medyo mawaar po dyan murag nalipasan
siya. Okay, isa po, the more I don't do anything, the more siya musaka.
Yeah. Boredom.
Boredom mo na yung term?
No. Muna siya kanang like I tell my clients nga try to make yourselves always busy kay that way kanang ma-divert ang attention kay usually when we are bored we are looking for kanang stimulus nga dali ra gani makuan. So in the form of taste or kanang chewing diba? Unya coach sige continue sa about imong eating protocol. So ni move na ka og 4 to 5 meals a day.
Pag move na ko to 4 to 5 meals a day kay at least na protein para at least di kay ko gutomon. Mao mo gyud ang point. Then of course carbohydrates at least na ay carbs kada meal kay akong gituyo kay kinahanglan mo ko pirmi labi nagmaglihok ba. Gituyo na ko moto say makita mo katong nakoy pre-cardio na Snickers bar. I think
diet na guys ha.
I'm using that pero the thing is most people will think na katong Snickers bar is like a treat. It's not kay of course I'm using it as fuel. Kay after now kaon na I'm going to do boxing.
Oh, see? So,
or if not boxing, mag-cardio ko, list steady pace or HIIT. Okay? So, it's like consuming 80 calories. Actually, 80 gito. 80 calories rato na bar. Then, mo burn ko at least 300. At least.
Sa imuhang cardio sessions.
Sa cardio session.
So, tool siya, guys. So, kay, we all know nga, you're not yourself when you're hungry. So,
yeah. Mutok ka rin pagka-hungry.
So, even though ni kaon siya 80 iyahang perceive nga burn niya sa iyahang cardio sessions which includes LISS or low intensity stable state steady state cardio and sometimes boxing ba to
ang boxing di nako
dili nimo i-compute ang sa list lang imong gihiko. Okay, so ang net niya nga na burn is 206
at least 300 akong estimate
300 pero
nailess kay tungod estimate
80 to 20. Okay. So ni burn gihapon siya even though ni kaon siya. And then unsay mga preferred nimo, what are the preferred carb sources nga you usually eat on a daily basis, coach?
On a daily basis kung let's say sa ako ang macros pangayo is more on carbs, then of course I'll opt for white rice. Okay.
White rice.
Okay, the thing is unsa ray na sa white rice, wa man kay fat makit-an sa white rice, no na. So then at the same time og mahadlok ka sa insulin na mo spike up sa rice, then of course namgid kay protein source to lower the glycemic index, di ba? So to compute for that is mo to katong just like sa atong old video na gisulti na nako ang glycemic index mo drop na siya according sa mga pagkaon gipangkaon. Let's say rice plus chicken divided by duha man sa kabuok equals mo na imong glycemic divided by 2 equals your glycemic index.
Interesting.
So if you look at pod sa kan Greg Doucette white bread sa anabolic French toast daga sa protein, so maubos ang glycemic index. So nagya po yung connection ang insulin. That's why you have to include protein with each meal to drop sa kuan nimo yung glycemic index, prevent it from spiking. Ano siya?
That's a nice insight. Now you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you all know nga I'm a low carbohydrate advocate, but wala pod na ko na siya gikuan guys ha. I'm not saying you follow what I do kay I also eat carbohydrates. Di man ko ingon nga kanang
Restricted,
anti-carbohydrates. Because if you can see my my stories, my I also eat a lot of like mango float,
Mango float.
donuts, and what I've learned sad is again at the end of the day it's about the total calories, not
Total.
only sa
Yes.
hormones. Yes, they do play a role, pero I also learned nga glycemic load is more important than glycemic index.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Ang glycemic index is muna siya ang kanang basihan sa food item kung how much it spikes your insulin, right? Pero glycemic load on the other hand is how long does the spiking of the insulin kanang unsa siya kadugay mawa. Okay? So how glycemic index, how high or how much ang iyang i-spike sa imong insulin, yan glycemic load is how much.
Yeah.
Ang maka-determine sa sa glycemic load is the amount of total grams of for example carbohydrates.
Yeah.
So example lang guys is let's say onions. Medyo taas siya og glycemic index pero tungod sa kagamay sa iyang calories, tungod sa kagamay siyang carb per gram or gamay raman sa jud mo kanon. So even though ni spike siya, wala ra siya effects mong body kay dali raman pud mawa. So it's about more of the amount. So at the end of the day, still about calories.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, coach. So now I want to talk about sa. Oh, by the way, we've talked about protein. We talked about carbs. Can you talk about your fat intake?
Fat intake.
As of the moment, your shredding diet.
Okay, so sa fat intake, I keep it relatively low. Okay, so for the purpose lang na if you're trying to like feel full, fat is not likely the best option. Okay, of course, sa gamay na amount of fat, gamay rang food nimo makaon. Mao man gud na, then you want to feel busog, mao man gud na. So especially sa kung ubos nimong body fat, ang hunger signals nimo grabe gyud ang hunger, pirmi siya mo tukar ana ba. So muna as much as possible na we'll keep it low para daghan ang food na makaon. So more or less I'm eating around 50 to 75 grams of fat. Mo gyud na akong gina-maintain.
And then ang imong average sa carbs and protein per day?
Carbs and protein na unsa?
Nga grams per day.
Sa carbs around 200 per day. 200 grams per day, then sa protein my body weight mga 150.
So you are doing 1 gram of
per pound.
1 gram of protein per pound of body weight.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about your cardio protocols or unsay how do you do it? What are the cardio exercises you do, and like how many calories do you burn or how long? So can you talk about that, coach?
Okay, so sa cardio na ako, kung ako na siyang i-estimate yun, usually mga 30 minutes to 1 hour ang usual to get the 300 to 500 calories burned. Okay, so muna ang normal na ako kay it will involve HIIT or steady pace. Then mo switch ra ko to the bike kung maka-feel na kog discomfort sa knees. Okay, of course, when you're low on body fat, palayo kitag injury. Mao man gyud na.
Can you talk about your cardio protocol?
Oh yeah, so kung maka-feel na tag murag kuan kani mga discomfort sa mga joints, usually sa ubos na ng body fat kay of course less ang fat, less ang mo lubricate sa joints, ana daghan na kag bation. Yet as much as possible sa kana na stages you want to avoid injury mo na mo switch ko to using the bike for less, then og maka-feel ko okay na sa dang joints, then I'll go to HIIT kay HIIT is my preferred
mas
cardio. It's not because na kuan it burns more calories, but I enjoy it more. Okay, pero yeah, that's how it is. And ang kanang mag-list ko magduwa either nakoy ka chat, nakoy ka message. I think you received that message. So if not nagduwa kog chess. Well, nagduwa kog chess, nag-list ko. So Yeah, so kay I want to do something while I'm doing something boring.
Oh, yeah,
Diba?
yeah, 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 yeah. About sa imuhang HIIT coach, what do you do for your HIIT sessions?
Kuan, stair sprints.
Stair sprints.
Like stair climbers, then mag-sprint ko ana for let's say 1 to 2 minutes, then before pa ko mo rest og 30 seconds, 1 to 2 minutes.
So mas taas ang imuhang
Ang
pag-perform compared sa rest period.
ang previous na ko kay kuan man good, it used to be 1:1. Then right now ang capacity na ko is higher. So
Mas fit ka karon.
so I feel like going more. I need to do more ba ingana siya na feeling.
Unya ang kanang imuhang 1 to 2 minutes, coach, no? Nga sprint sa stairs. Pila na ka percent sa like unsa siya ka intense? All out na siya or
kuwan,
kay murag lisod man kina?
Sa hangin okay pa siya. Pero sa paa murag grabe ng lactic acid, mo init gyud siya maayo. Yeah, once manginit na siya maayo for a long time, magsige na kog hangak gamay, pero after 30 to 10 or 20 seconds musugod na balik na ang hangin kay of course taas-taas na ang hangin compared sa una. So more or less ang muscles mo ni unag murag mo bigay.
So ang imong capacity sa lungs okay pa at that time.
Yeah,
And then I've also noticed sa imong social media coach nga you use like
training mask.
So
Yes.
gagamit ka na while kuan ka.
There are times
HIIT?
na ako nang gamiton, there are times na di. Usually mo gamit ko na og let's say daghan ng tao. Okay, of course. Yeah, we
protection
have
lang sad.
protection, and of course we're observing protocols. Yeah. So health protocols. But other than that, as much as possible di jud ko mosulob ana kay I want to perform more. Mo magid na. Performance mo gid atong i-focus. Di man ingno na
Unless if athlete siguro ta coach no nga ganahan ta mo kuan.
Para nako pod coach, it will help gamay gamay ra kay siya benefit unless you're wearing it 24/7 as sa pagkatug.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes na.
I mean, if you think about it ba, okay, as an athlete, you want to improve, man good.
Yes.
How is this going to improve you if you're restricting oxygen? 'Di ba? If instead of ang oxygen mo less ang oxygen sa lawas through imong exertion. Ang imong gibuhat, ang imong ramang ginahawa. 'Di ba? So
Sakto.
lahi siya ba? Maybe if you're from the mountains kana pwede na kadili magsuluban na at least 24/7.
Yeah.
Lahi ng altitude, 'di ba?
And then okay, so we've talked about sa HIIT or HIIT. What about sa list nimo coach inside? And can you also tell us your training schedule, like what time ka ga resistance, what time ka ga HIIT, what time ka ga list?
Okay.
Can you talk about that as well?
So normally akong schedule na is like 9 o'clock. Around 8:30 I'll have my pre-workouts and all.
8:30 in the morning.
8:30 in the morning kay of course it will take time na ma-absorb pa sa lawas before mo create na siya stimulant effect nato. So
Pero ikaw ga fasted workout ka coach or naka-meal after
naka-meal na ko
okay.
So it's like I have my meals around 6 around 6.
Suyuhog yung mata.
Di kay magluto pa manggo. When I cook around mga 5 kapin, 5:30 onwards. Then so na makakaon ko mga 6.
So what time man di ka mo mata coach?
Mga alas 5 usually.
And then what time ka mo sleep?
So sleep around 10 to 11 Katong magduwa naghatag reserba kog time para duwa computer mga 12 Pero I had to take it off kay maka-feel naman kog kapoy
especially karon.
So mas naka-feel kog mas priority ni nako ba.
Okay, so around 8:30 no? You take your pre-workout.
Then
kay ma-recommend nga pre-workout and what can you
it's already been kuan na kaya gitangtang naman tong psychotic. So wala pa kay ma-recommend, but if anything it should kuan lang kanang act as a stimulant lang yun, especially when you're like reducing the amount of calories you need. So something to wake you up. It won't matter what brand. but I'm sure anything will help. Basta as long as it has enough caffeine to give you the energy to work out. And you can buy the supplements at Wise Choice Pod, okay? Because we are Wise Choice. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Product placement.
Nasuod man.
And then, kuan coach, so you take it around 8:30, and
Yes.
then what time do you work out? Resistance training?
9.
That is resistance training?
Yeah, resistance training. So, but kana 8:30 inom ko, then mga around 8:35 I will do my warm-ups, pwede cardio, foam roller, kana tanan. Kaya usually usay maabtan ko 30 minutes sa pag foam roll palang daan.
Oh.
Then once it starts to kick in, sugod ako sa workout around 9, then mahuman ko around 12.
Okay.
So around 12 na siya, mahuman ko.
Okay.
Then after ng 12 o'clock, dihan ako na mukaon sa akong post-workout meal. Then after sa post-workout meal, that's when I do cardio.
Okay.
So I always go on a fed state sa ako. Okay,
So naa siya break in between sa workout itself, the resistance training, and sa cardio. Yeah, kaon pa jud no?
Ang ako lang po na to, though everyone has their own approach, kung makauyon imong lawas, then why not, di ba? So ang ako lang po na point na ko is to create as much good kay tungod natural mong good, so we want to make sure we have enough protein synthesis going on. So when does it happen? When your muscles is used up, di ba? Used up siya. So mana kung used up ng protein sa lawas ug unsa nanay protein synthesis ongoing, so kato mahog siya window of opportunity after workout. Then after now cardio pwede na pug ko, di ba? So pirmi man gigamit. So that's how I do it. So
and also coach, unsay muhang workout split as of the moment?
Workout split, so it's a kuan siya no, it was a push pull legs, then rest day, then upper body and lower body split. So
push pull legs, upper body.
So
So 5-day split siya.
5 day split siya. So ang kola to is ang upper body, lower body. Yeah. So push pull legs. Okay.
So you've made mention you take you perform your list after lunch mga inana, di ba?
After lunch.
And then kana siya coach is around 1 hour ang imong gi-perform as of the moment, no?
Pero there are times mulapas.
Walang that is how many times a week?
I do it daily. Daily siya. Okay.
Including your rest day.
Rest day, I'll do more.
Really?
Okay, of course, I just want to stay active. Then, maka-feel mong guguan na, like for example, during a rest day, the more I sit down, murag ngul-ngul kay sa paa, like, naran akong feeling na murag niluya, may akong feeling, so I need to move more. Ingana na feeling ba, so mura manggug na alter ng genetics nako sa pagka endomorph, murag ganahan ako mulihok.
Nice.
So muna siya na I need to keep moving lang yun. Muna usay maabot kana usay, there are times na maabot ko usay alas 3, alas 4 na nag-cardio ko na.
And then you made mention nga sometimes you incorporate HIIT. So where does that kanang asman na dapit nimo ibutang ana coach?
Either before sa list or after sa list. Diha na siya musud.
So murag pang extra lang siya, pero
extra.
ang list jud mo main driver sa imong kuan.
Kuan mahug siya kuan. Usually ang mas kadaghan man may tabo ang like mag-list ko before sa HIIT. Mas kadaghan na tabo kay of course I ate before I do my cardio. Then I don't want to do sprints.
Nga busog.
So when I'm doing list, murag naka-digest to siya. Makatabang siya digest, absorb sa pagkaon. Kay let's say ang akong dakaon is somewhat heavy, basta niya makalibangon ko. So
or suka.
Moron kalibangon siguro. So mato siya, nga to. So at least ma-dispose na ko before pa ko maka-perform sa HIIT.
I see. What about kanang mag-extra pa jud ka like martial arts coach?
Like kanang boxing?
Or kanang I've also seen you do like skip ropes but asa man na nimo dapit ipang
kana siya.
I've noticed nga Coach Stanley is a very active person, like
Now. Now, not before.
Like, magano na ako, ano mo ko'y energy para kanang tanan nga, yes, we have, pero
Yeah.
kanang, I mean, ang will ba nga,
Yeah.
kapoy wala yun. So, as pala ni mo dapit ibutang mo.
Kuan, actually, isuot ra na ako, coach. Like, if whenever I'm not doing anything, I feel like I need to move. Mao gyud na siya. Then, kay katulagi kay tungod na usab na ba na I want to move lang gyud.
So, it's as if you're just playing.
Yeah. Ano
okay.
siya. Kana, let's say, boxing. Kani sila ang pag-boxing o pag-skipping rope. Mo na siya akong murag fun. Nahunong ra tong skipping rope nako because of my knees. That's it.
And then, you don't feel like sleepy or hinay mong metabolism, like wakigana mo lihok, because as of the moment you are around 5% body fat, right?
5.8,
So
yeah.
usually when you see people, especially kanang competitors, di ba, kay nobody
Drained kayo, di ba?
yeah, they are really drained, like then sometimes dili gay na sila makabantay nga tawgo nimo, ha, like
Buhay na, late ang
hinay na kay
reaction.
neat bus,
Oo.
very slow. So I am very kanang surprised nga you are very snappy pa as of now.
Yeah, actually, bisag ako makapangutan na magawa na.
Di ba? Like,
Yeah, Okay, I think I also mentioned this na like when you reach 8%, it's gonna feel like shit.
Yeah,
Diba?
yeah.
Yeah, normally. Then, okay, as what Greg Doucette said, na there is certain body fat na easily na to ma-maintain. Okay? So, some can maintain lower body fat percentages. And when it's kaning extremes na gina body fat, it will feel like death. And right now, I'm still looking for that feeling. Moma na. So,
I see.
muna na, I'm trying to be very active kay I'm looking for that feeling of death. No, yeah, inga na siya ba?
Ko ano jud na siya murag.
Na curious ko.
Oh.
Curious pa ko. Okay, so
As of the moment, you're still full of energy. So, with that in mind, for sure, ma-maintain nimo for like an extended period of time, di ba?
Yes.
Imuhang leanness.
I think kana gyud na body fat from 5.8% to 6.5 based sa progress chart na nag-track man ko sa progress akong body fat all throughout. So kani siya may murag ma-maintain ako unless makat ang ako ang cardio or maybe not kay the only way na makat na siya is if I have
Easy.
clients.
Yeah.
And if I have clients, musaka gyud pong neat. Same ra gihapon.
Yeah, bitaw
Yeah.
bitaw. And then, coach, can you talk about your refeeds or cheat days? Like, how often do you do it, and how much do you track?
Oh, okay. So it's going to vary from a weekly basis. Okay, so depending on how much body fat I'm holding, kung ato'y butang ni Saka siya mayo, my cheat days may lower its calories to its usual. Kaya ang akong daily, keep it the same lang yun. Ano lang, Dari ko sa cheat days na mo adjust. Okay, I'm using cheat days to like keep myself sane lang. Okay, it's normal for us persons, yeah. So just to keep me sane, muna ang cheat days may range from 3,200 to 4,000 calories. But I did try katong before to 6,000 akong usual na cheat day. So ang problem na nato is masangit jud ko sa mga 8% body fat. Then if I drop it to around 3,000 to 4,000, mo na maka-retain ko ingani lang na body fat.
And then I think most at siguro na nga, even at this body fat, okay ra gyapon yung paminaw, no?
Okay, of course. I'm looking forward to these donuts.
So how often do you do your cheat days or cheat meals, coach?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week. If twice a week, ma-adjusted ang akong following week na daily.
Okay.
Ano na siya.
So probably no cheat days for the next week, right? Or
No, kuan ang daily nako nakaunon the following week will be adjusted.
You mean
To make up for this weeks.
Okay.
Maybe 2 cheat days ingana.
I see. And then any competitions nga you're preparing for or unsa?
That I'll keep that one zip lang sa. Pero one of the things that I have in mind is the WNBF. Yeah, so I'll surely be competing in the WNBF on October.
October.
Yeah.
Okay. Sa asa gina siya, coach?
Manila.
Okay. And finally, before we wrap things up, do you have any advice to those who are looking to get to your level, to get shredded, probably using the same approach, maybe enhance before, and then right now is not shred ka naturally, or as a natural lang jud, like what are your like advice?
Okay, so keep track of all your calorie intake. Then soon, because you will still lose weight or lose fat if you're accountable to whatever you eat. Though draining na siya sa utok na mag-calculate, but eventually you will be able to memorize on the usual foods that you eat. You'll be able to memorize the estimates. The next, keep yourself active all throughout. Okay, so do not think of it as a way, do not use it as a tool to create the caloric deficit. Use it as a way to keep your health stable. Okay, so when you say cardio, it's for heart health. Mo lang yun na siya. So, if you're active, that's it. Kanang cardio na imong igamiton as deficit, pwede mo i-kwinta, pero lahi gitong keep
From
yourself
diet,
active. Keeping yourself active lang para for your own health lang yun. Okay, so because for me, cardio is gonna do so much sa utilize sa pagkaon and teaching your body how to burn calories better than it was before.
Okay.
Murag mahog siya training gihapon siya. Okay. Then lastly, of course, never neglect weight training or resistance training, because it is the best way to like keep your metabolism fired up lang good. Okay. Whether it's just the forearm, whether it's just the calves, work out every body part. Okay, so because body fat is distributed equally, and as much as possible, you want every muscle to be used. More gina siya.
Bitaw no. Kalimot mo gusto kong pungutan. Pero any other like message?
Sama na. When you're, of course, pursuing getting shredded, gaining muscle, make sure to enjoy it. Enjoy the process of doing it. Okay, if you don't, surrounded ka by negative vibes, then of course masangit yung ka.
What about kanang surroundings nimo, coach, like family, friends, like if na ay a social gathering or kaon kaon ba, how do you approach that man?
Okay, so less namang social gatherings because of the pandemic. So then wingon tag sa positive vibes, dili COVID positive anyway so positive vibes tungod sa mga new friends around nako, nakabantay na manggugog kinsay mga tao na murag maka-influence siya mas mo progress ka. Then napoy ubang tao na bisag unsa ka naglisod siya ikatawa ra gihapon. So matakdan ka. If matakdan ka na nataw sa pagka-positive niya na dili COVID positive, sa iyang pagka-positive na positive mindset, then of course these are the people you should go along with. Okay, of course makatabang gina siya na makalimot ka sa kapoy. Mao gina siya. Okay, otherwise negative kay surroundings, kita kag tao na suya-suya, samot kag ka negative nya, mahitabuan na is mo try kag imutong abton imong pildihon ana, ang mahitabuan na is ma-down ra pud kay kapoy na jud kay imutong gi-pursue nga to, whereas ingani positive labaw siya. Okay, that's good, congrats nya, mukha na ka, sige lang puhon pod ako pa na pilihon ana. So it's like creating this positive vibe around you, mindset, it's gonna help you get sa pag-progress no matter what.
Okay, so I really enjoyed my interview with you. Daghan po tog insights. I think one take-away message. One take-away message is to keep yourself active and try lang jud to keep track of kanang everything you're eating. Okay. So
as little as a tablespoon of oil can make an impact.
Oh,
Mo, gina siya,
good.
oh.
So, thank you kayo coach and hopefully in the future napatay ubang mga talks and
Yes.
good luck pud sa imong
Upcoming.
competitions and hopefully sa future kay as of the moment because of the pandemic ang atong future is very vague.
Vague,
Dili
yes,
kay
yes.
siya like asa ka ako mga 5 months from now. Diba? We don't really know our businesses, our work.
Yeah.
Kami sad nagproblema sad mi kay sus mga lockdown ba pero mo lagi na we just have to stay positive, not COVID positive,
That's true. That's true.
pero mindset lang dyan and let's try to be resilient and strong lang dyan. Okay, thank you kayo coach.
Yes.
Next time
Okay,
abot.
next time.
See you guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.